Hello friends, and welcome to Escaping the Mouse with your host, me, Breck Roll. Alright, we're in the final day. Jordan and I are leaving for our trip tomorrow, and there's not really a whole lot I can do in the house because the house is virtually empty. One of the things Jordan has asked me to do is get a day ahead on this vlog so that when we start talking about what's going on our road trip, I'm not acting as a spoiler for his vlog. So today I'm actually going to record two vlogs. This one, which is just going to kind of, the task for today is going to be cleaning up the house finally before I move out of here. That shouldn't be that big of a job because right before we put the house on sale, they brought in a maid who really did a thorough top to bottom cleaning of this place. So all I got to do is just touch up a little bit. So that's going to be part of the task for today. So, first thing to do, since there's no food, there's no pots, there's no pans, there's no dishes, there's no microwave, there's no toaster oven, there's none of that stuff in the house right now, I'm going to go out and get some breakfast.
All right, here we are at Denny's having a little breakfast before we start the work.
Hope it's good.
Usually is.
So breakfast has arrived. Country fried steak and eggs. Alright, so I kind of did a thorough cleaning throughout the house today. Got every last thing back into the pod. There were a couple of things I left out the other day because I needed a refrigerator for a couple of days. And I didn't want to put the plants in the pod before I had to. So that's all been done now. The house is all pretty much ready to go. We're about done now. I'm just out here in the backyard enjoying my yard one last time. Enjoying a little of the wildlife back there. I don't know if you can see that, but there's a little bird over there that's hopping around the yard. Oh, there he goes. Looking for some bugs and stuff like that, I guess. I see him hopping around the lawn a lot, so he's either looking for seeds or insects, probably the latter. I'm really glad that a lot of the yard is in full bloom right now, because it'll be a nice welcome for the new owners. This thing has been in here for a few years, and every year it comes back, and every year it does this just insanely white flowers all over the place. So it's in full bloom right now, looking very nice. I told the realtor this thing would be purple in a few weeks. Yeah, it's getting there. Looking very nice. This is something that's been in the yard for a number of years. In the last couple of years it hasn't really done much, but this year it decided it was going to bloom. So it's in full bloom mode right now. That's going to look very nice when the new owners come to. And not only one, but two blooms, so that one's going to be coming up in a couple weeks too. I showed you this a couple weeks ago. These are my honeysuckles. They were just starting to bloom now. Now it's getting a little bit more busy. There's blooms all over the place on this thing. And the yard's starting to smell very, very sweet. Gonna miss this. And even the climbing roses are doing their thing right now. This thing's just covered with flowers. And of course, these are the things that I put in here when the hydrangeas were trampled by the construction workers who were doing the tenting of the house during the termiting. I think these are going to work out well. They're already established very well and starting to creep out all over the place. So, very nice. You recall I had several plants that I was going to take with me. I had 3 palm trees that were about 10 years old each. I had a cactus, that thing that puts those magnificent blue flower or those magnificent yellow flowers up. You've seen a couple of those this season. And I had a 3-year-old maple tree sapling that I'm going to take with me, and a couple of plumeria stalks. I decided that the cactus and the palm trees would probably be rugged enough that they'd be able to survive in the pod for 9 days. I guess we'll see. The other ones I'm going to take with me in the car. So I guess that's all I have for this episode. Thank you again for watching Escaping the Mouse, and I'll see you tomorrow.